And welcome back to another tutorial in our starter kit of Brizy Cloud. And in this starter kit, we give you a high-level overview of what Brizy Cloud is and how it works. And then the other videos on the channel will give you in-depth answers to all your questions. And then, of course, we also have solution videos like full training courses on how to make a blog, how to create a pop-up, etc. In this starter kit course, I'm going to show you everything that you can find in Brizy. Like I said, not in depth, but we'll get there eventually. Let's talk about CMS, and then what's the difference between that and the builder and the dashboard. First of all, let's start at the very beginning so you can quickly remember what a dashboard is. You're going to exit the builder. Currently, we are here in the builder. Go to the bottom here where you see that little arrow that says More. Select Go to Dashboard. The dashboard is your Brizy Cloud, for all intents and purposes, your account. This is where you create projects, and projects can be three types of things. It can be websites, pop-ups, and stories. We have created our first project, and we called it Starter Kit, and we've made some edits to it. This area here, where you create the projects, where you manage your members, where you can have more than one workspace if you're working in Brizy Cloud Pro. This is your dashboard. This is your manager. You do everything from here, making sure your websites are there, all those nice things. To build your website, you click here on Edit Project, and then you are presented with a web page. We all know web pages, right? And we started building out this first block, and you can also bring in those pre-made blocks and pre-made layouts. This here, everything you see here, and that helps you build this page, that is the builder. Some people refer to it as the editor. I really like builder. Editor for me means something that is already there that you want to change. We are creating it from scratch. And because we are doing that, we are building it. So I refer to this as the Brizy Builder. And what the Brizy Builder does is it builds out the page. If you go to any website, though, you'll know that there is a little bit more required for the website. For example, most websites have more than one page, right? And where do I create those pages? Now, a page by itself, like this page here, we call content. It is something that helps you create your website. And maybe you will even create something like a pop-up on your page. And that is also content. Whenever we refer to the area or the function when we are managing the content, like your pages, your blog posts, then we refer to it as a content management system, a CMS. And it sounds very big. Yeah, it can be a little intimidating at the beginning, but think of that as the area where you manage all the content of your website. And that is accessed here in the top where you see the three little stripes or the hamburger menu. And as I hover over it, you will see that acronym CMS, or is it abbreviation CMS. When you select this, it opens an entire new dialog screen, which is going to give you all the options to manage this specific website, which is the Starter Kit website. Let's take it in very quickly so you can have some idea of what you're going to do in the CMS part of your site. There are three parts here: assets, menus, and at the bottom, project settings. This can be a little bit confusing because it's as if the project settings can actually be very important, but they appear here at the bottom. And as Brizy makes changes and brings in new stuff, these things tend to move around. What was there yesterday is not there today, is somewhere else tomorrow. Under assets, we have pages, and you will see whenever you select something here in the left pane, it's going to show on the right what that is about. So under pages, it shows us we have one page called home page. Now we never created that page. Brizy created that for us automatically. That first page that we've just worked on with that pink block here in the background, that is the home page. And that is the page that if people type in your website address, they will arrive here. Then you also have the option in Brizy Free to create a blog. If I select blog, you're going to see there's nothing here because we've not created anything yet, Nigel. Stories is a very interesting feature that works very great on mobile devices. Unfortunately, long crocodile tears that this you will need Brizy Pro 4. Pop-ups and alerts. Pop-ups, very big feature of any website. Again, this is a pro feature. And then you have the ability to add users to this account, people who can collaborate with you in this Brizy Cloud website of yours. And as you add them, they will appear over here. Then you have under custom assets. What is that? It's a little bit like blog, but it's how you can manage and create your own blog. However, this one, even as I click on it, is not going to work in Brizy Free. It is a pro feature. Then next to assets, we have menus, and I'll show you how to do that once we've created pages. From here, you will create a menu for your page. And a menu is that little selector that appears at the top of any website, home, about, services, contact us. That's where you do your navigation. And then finally, at the bottom, project settings. This one, super duper important because this is where we enter the world of SEO. This project settings, I think a lot of people may be overlooking, but it's very important that you spend time here to make sure it looks good. And you will see we have here sharing, system pages, translate, which is not functional yet, but very exciting because this means very soon you will be able to create a multilingual website. Next to that, custom CSS, and this is for people who love extra coding. Code inject, that's also another one, webhooks, and then redirects. These three here, that's a lot of coding stuff. We're not going to do that. I may share here or there a few tips from people from the Brizy forum. That's very useful if you want to use that. But remember, we don't want to touch, no coding. We just want to build a nice website for ourselves. This is then your CMS part, and we will spend time here so that you can fully understand how this part works. Close it out, and my opinion is the moment you've closed it out, you're back in the builder. Everything you see here, this toolbar here in the bottom right-hand corner for the options, as well as these functions in the sidebar, they are connected to the Brizy builder. The three little stripes hamburger menu there in the top left-hand corner, that is your CMS. So let's close it, and in the next video, let's create a few more pages like you would see on any website, like your home, about, service, all those kind of pages, and see how you can build up a multi-page website.